Mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. Black top radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. Black top, what did you expect? Black top radio. Radio. The black top radio. Radio. The black top. The black top.
It is the Black Top right here on Legacy Internet Radio. My name is Mike J. Of course, I am the host who do the most alongside Miss Milan, alongside Miss Erica Kimberly. We got Lambo in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to introduce our special guest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady right here, when it comes to making money, this is the person you need to take notes from, okay? She got so many hats on, man, okay? Not only is she the CEO of Shop Pretty Rai, not only is she the host of the Money Making Honey Podcast. Stomping with the big dogs here at the Black Top. Come on. That dog like you. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rai Broadnax is in the building, baby! What's happening? What's up, Sugarfoot? How you doing? Good,
come on, put your mic in.
How's everything going? Everything going good? Okay, good.
Turn you up. There we go.
There we go.
Everything's going great.
That's
cool.
all right. That's right. Assert it. Okay.
Hilarious. Well, welcome. You know, we do appreciate you coming on through, man. So, you know, first off, I just want to say thank you so much, but also I just want to congratulate you because, you know, we got to congratulate black business out here. You know what I'm saying, man?
Doing it.
So I do appreciate you, you know. So, I mean, when it comes to running business here in the 804, how's it been? And talk about the start for you. Like, was it as much of a struggle as people proclaim? Because they claim here in the 804 they don't really support like that.
Actually, did she not just have a podcast about this last week?
Oh, okay.
Oh man, she definitely did.
So me starting off my business, my first business. I had a clothing store. That was like 3 years ago, and the support was always there because I was always there. I always showed up for my business. I was always serious about my brand. So I don't that people don't support. I don't like this. That's for the weaklings.
Absolutely.
Really?
We're not focusing on who not supporting. We doing what we doing because that's
exactly.
our passion, and we're focusing on the people that are supporting us. I get plenty of support.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
There's plenty of haters out there.
Oh,
yeah.
But they're not stopping nothing.
Nope.
Plenty. So tell us about Shop Pretty Rai.
Okay, well, Shop Pretty Rai is my cosmetic line. Everything that's on my face right now is Shop Pretty Rai, except my foundation. Like everything, even the brushes I use, Shop Pretty Rai.
Go, girl.
What? Why you ain't bring them in?
Because those are just for me. I don't have everything for. Like, I have my stuff. When I say primer, setting spray, banana
Stop
powder,
playing.
eyeliner,
I could have had a whole collection of you playing in my face right now.
She got exclusive stuff that I don't have.
Liners,
Like,
mascara.
Yeah, liners,
Man,
mascara,
you playing in my face right now.
Foundation.
Yeah.
But I have that. And
Don't
then
worry.
I do waist beads.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it.
The lip
cosmetics and waist
gloss.
beads. Yeah. I got the best gloss in the world.
I can't do waist beads because I don't want to be discouraged, but I want some makeup.
No, but there's
I ain't going down.
You can wear waist beads. Anybody can wear
at
waist
any
I ain't going down
size.
right now.
Chill out.
I'm eating too much.
Any size.
What are you trying to do? Lose weight or something?
Yes.
They help you
get 'em
lose
for.
weight. You put
Well,
them
wait.
on.
Do they? Okay. Explain waist beads for people who don't know.
All right. Okay.
Like-
So waist beads, they're like Dang, I was about to say, I'm going to show y'all mine. But, you know, they originated in Africa. They're just like, you know, beads on the little string. They come in all different colors and stuff like that. And people wear them for different reasons. So you can wear them for weight loss. Because what they do is it keeps you from like overeating. So if you eat too much, they will get tight. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So they keep you from eating too much, and then as you lose weight, they drop down. I wear mine personally, you know what I'm saying, just to be a snack, entice men.
No, that's
right.
To entice your man.
Come on.
Come on.
Entice somebody. So there's one out there somewhere.
Okay.
So yeah, you can wear them for a lot of different reasons. Like you don't have to be skinny to wear these beads.
I just, we're gonna
have to get you some.
Yeah,
I got
you can do it.
all
I
different
just wanted to see
types.
my progress, but my progress is not progressing.
Not progressing.
Maybe wintertime it'll work. Yeah.
I mean, it's getting cold now. The time to start.
You know.
Like I never take mine off. Like,
Really?
I took them off for this dress because this dress is tight. I wear like 12 at a time, so I still got one on that's like.
Okay, we gonna have to talk because I'm gonna need some more.
I'm
gonna need some more history. All right, let's get it.
I learned a lot.
Waist beat it up. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to 2021.
Yeah.
I'm popping out. Y'all play it.
I got you.
Hilarious. Well, I learned a lot. That's all right. Okay. I can take that with the bank to me. All right. Okay, cool. Erica.
Oh, yes. Okay, so here we go.
Go ahead.
You want me to get into my question?
Go ahead.
Oh, you got questions? I
Yeah.
love questions.
I mean, we do our homework and our research.
Most definitely.
I personally am such a fan of the YouTube. It is
Me too, though.
So yes, it's so fun to kind of see just like, oh my God, like this is a home girl.
Yeah.
And you're doing it on such a professional level. It is
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous. Talk to us about just your YouTube platform and what that's done for your business.
Woo! Okay, so YouTube, I've been doing that for too long, but I've never been consistent really until now. Like I have been doing business videos before people were doing them, but I wasn't consistent. But I pretty much use all my platforms to help with the other ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I use YouTube to
Every brand
promote
goes into
Shop Pretty
another
Rai.
one.
I do visual podcasts on YouTube
Yes.
and stuff like that. So I use everything to go back into it. But entrepreneurship in general is my passion. Like I can sit and talk about business all the time.
Yeah.
I love to hear myself talk, and I like what I look like. So videos, I love to make videos, and I love when people just be like, you helped me. Like I just recently had a video go like viral almost on how to get a business license. Like since the corona, I made that like a year.
I'm
ago.
not even gonna lie to you. I kind of watched.
watched
That's the
it
video
too.
I watched, and I was like,
I had
and
my
I
pen and
literally
paper.
followed the steps.
Me too.
And the only thing I don't have yet is my business license.
See, and I made that because I know when I went to get my business license, I was scared because I didn't know what was going on. But when I got there, it wasn't that hard. But I felt like I needed to tell people so they know what to expect.
Yeah.
To help them so they won't be scared to go do it.
Facts.
And I had so many people write me, like people in different states.
Yep.
They're like, oh, it's a little bit different over here.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. This one man was like, look, I was looking everywhere for somebody to help me. Nobody would help me. Like your video really helped me. I'm not a girl, so I can't really buy nothing from Pretty Ray. But like, what's your Cash App so I can like show you easily?
Yeah.
Yes, I know that's right.
Yeah,
I think like I love to.
You know what? I think why I liked your video so much is because you're here and you're somebody I can relate to.
Yeah.
So you know this area, you know what we have to go through. So going through a business license for me is the same as it was for you.
Yep.
So watching your video literally gave me, okay, she did this, let me do that. Okay, let me do this next. Okay, so I'm not getting my license here in Richmond, but I'm getting mine in Chesterfield. So let me find out how to do it in Chesterfield.
I had called
Exactly.
every county. They said
So-
it the same exact way. And I said that at the beginning of the video. I said I called Chesterfield, Petersburg.
You did.
I said that, but people still. Hey, I'm in.
Hey.
No, you did.
Pay
I said
attention.
at the beginning,
That's Stevie
it's
J
the same
face.
thing.
I feel like you're really on your way to becoming iconic. Are you getting to the point now where people, they see you out in public and they're like, yo, you know, I watch your YouTube, or I think I seen you, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the local area. How are you using that publicity and fame, if you will, to really make an impact when you're out in person?
Sometimes people say stuff like that to me. Sometimes. But mostly in the city, I get known or recognized because I'm my little sister's big sister.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know her too.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I only know from your YouTube videos.
yeah. I always talk about her anyway. But yeah, my little sister. That's my biggest flex.
Yes.
They be like, you
So and so sister.
That's
I love
right.
that. I love that.
But yeah, sometimes I do. Like I
Yes.
had somebody that came to my house to put some stuff up or whatever. He was like, I seen you on YouTube. I watched your business license video. Like
Yeah.
people in my building, they be like, I didn't know you live here. Like I know you. You famous. I was walking to the mailbox and the lady was like, I know you. She's like, I watch your YouTube videos. She's like, I didn't know you lived here. I was like,
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
You're on the right path.
And you, not only was that though, but the challenge you just did, the 30,
Yes.
30, like you seen your results.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It was good. It was good. I did get over. I got about 400. Well, actually, today I checked. I had like 10 or 11 more. So I reached 400 more subscribers for them 30 days. But honey,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Consistency is the key though. With
Yeah.
YouTube, you have to be consistent.
Definitely.
And you never know. You said a video you made so long ago.
Yep.
And I think it's the times. It's the times that it might not relate right now, but later on down the line, somebody gonna watch it and be like, oh my God, this is exactly what I needed.
Facts.
Yep. That was a year old
Absolutely.
video.
It's
Yeah.
the gift that
And I
keeps on
put
giving.
It
my
is.
all into that video. honey.
It is.
Good. So speaking of like, you're doing things, you're putting your all into it at that time. Talk to us about manifestation and how that has worked in your life with your goals and your business. Share what you can.
I don't see. I'm trying to work on actually knowing how to properly do it.
Okay.
But there's been times where I just be like, I just set my heart on something and then I just do it. Like I understand. Like I can't have it without the work.
Yes.
But I know if I put that work in, like if I say I want X, Y, and Z, if I put the work in, I'm gonna get it. And that's happened plenty of times. There's been times I've been dead broke, and be like, I need
I know that's
Yeah.
$2,000 in next couple days. I need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I can continue
Yes.
living life.
Yes.
And then it'll happen.
I've
And
been
I-
at the before.
Yeah, exactly. I've been there a few times. I don't know. And, I don't really be sitting crying about stuff or on the internet like, I just got to make some shake because ain't nobody going to do nothing for me.
Right.
Yep.
That's a
it's-
fact.
Well, besides my sister. And my best friend.
Shout them
But
out
yeah.
real quick. Shout them
But yeah,
out.
my sister Rainisha and my best friends Cage and Cortasia.
Yes.
If I ain't got nothing, I still got something because they gonna have my back. And my
Yeah.
Aunt Chrissy too.
Love that.
But throughout
And
this
my mama.
throughout
That's
this
right.
whole like hustle, like is there anything that you surprised yourself about? You know, that maybe you didn't know that you had in you that you was like, wow, I didn't know I could really bring this out and it help in my business, or is there anything that really you learned about yourself throughout this whole process that really stands out?
I would say I didn't know I could have this amount of influence at such a. Now, I'm not gonna say like a low level, but I'm not like 20,000 million followers, 2,000.
Right.
Like, and it just be crazy. People be writing me like little kids was writing on my YouTube video. This little girl was like, I'm 11 years old, and I wanna have my own business. And I told my daddy, I don't need his money to start my own business. Like, I can do it by myself. And she was like, I watched your video on business ideas and I loved it. You motivate me to, like an 11-year-old. I'm like, I wasn't even thinking like that.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
that's
I had
real.
another girl that was like, I'm 14. My dad, he was working, he's an immigrant. He's working in the fields. And he told me that, if I don't figure something out, like, that's what I would end up having to do. And she's like, I'm not doing that. And she was like, your video,
Yeah.
Come on
Yeah.
now, Jesus.
Touch.
what?
Like you're
Yeah.
doing
I
it.
wasn't even thinking like that at 14.
Yeah.
That's
Impact.
crazy, and I'm so happy.
The times
that-
are changing.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
so happy I could be there because there's so many different things they could be watching on YouTube and stuff. But they watching me. That's what I need to stop cursing on that, honey. But I can't help it. But they really be watching my videos. Like, oh my God, you have a business. Like, I like you. Like, I like you talk. Like, everything ain't. I'm just rich and I have all this money and
Yeah.
I'm just fabulous. Like, I be on there, scarf on, everything, just giving them
Yeah.
real me.
Real-
And that's why people fall in love with you. And I know you say you got to stop cussing, but I think people love you because you're real and you're raw.
Authenticity.
Yeah, my grandpa
Yeah.
watched my YouTube video. He told me, I said, oh.
Come on, granddaddy.
He said he watched every video. I said, oh.
That actually was going to be my next question. You do give a lot of yourself in ways that, make you so vulnerable and likable. Are you worried that you'll ever get to this point where you have to almost stop sharing and being so transparent?
It's certain things I don't share.
Yes.
Like my siblings. Well, my sister, everybody already knows her. But my brothers, those are the loves of my life.
Yes.
But I don't post them on my social media. Y'all cannot have that.
Yes. Yeah.
At all.
Are they younger brothers?
Yeah, one
Okay.
is, how old am I, 26? He's 22, or about to be 22 in a couple of days. And then the other one is 12 or 13, I don't know. We 12 years apart. So whatever 26, my 12. He's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 14. They don't,
Yeah.
because a lot of people like the,
I get
y'all
it.
can't have that.
I get it.
And I don't have to prove to social media that I love them.
Right.
Y'all cannot have
Right.
that.
Right.
I can't have that. I told my mama, as soon as we get rich, you got to delete everything.
Yeah.
Because we don't want them to have access to her either.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are nice to me. I always talk about my sister too, but whatever. A lot of people are nice to us and stuff, but we do get a lot of like hate and stuff too. So we just try to protect the
Energy.
people that I love. Like my best friend and her baby, I don't really. I keep the things I really love the
Yes.
most to me.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
Because if y'all write something about them on YouTube, then I'm gonna have to find
Then we're going to have to
and beat you down. You
Oh.
can talk about me all day.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
say something about
send your address to my post office box. How about that?
Yes.
That 804
yes.
ass whooping
Yeah.
is different.
Yes. You say something about my ranch, that's my young brother. That's a nickname.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay, so you've already put into practice, like, I can't share everything. I love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
So let's talk about being that that you're basically on the come up right now. How many people have you thought you were close to have switched up on you?
That was my next
Why
question.
she won't stop me up?
I'm going through it now myself. So
Oh, no.
Let me see. A couple of them. More recently, I can think of like 4 or 5 people off the top of my head that really, like, wow. I lost a friend I lost a friend that I was been friends with since I was like 10, but it had nothing to do with business. But that's a whole nother story. Then I had another friend. I've been friends with her since I was in high school, and I just feel like sis just hated it for it to be me, so she wanted to try to copy and do what I do, and that's how that friendship ended.
yeah.
But yeah, it gets.
How do you overcome those things? Like people that you've been solid with for that long, does that hurt? And how do you
It's
move?
like a breakup.
It
It's like
is.
a real
It's a
breakup.
legit breakup.
And I have to kind of just like talk through it. That's what actually got me to start podcasting too. That was one of the episodes I think it was my 4th episode. I started talking about that. I just wanted to express it and not feel like I was being petty. I don't know, writing stuff on Facebook. I like to express myself. That's what I do. I talk about the things that I go through. And people try to act like losing friends or people hating on you or people stealing and copying from you. It's not a thing or you shouldn't be. No, that's a real thing.
It hurts.
Yeah.
That
and
shit still hurt.
This is my passion. How dare you try to come take like what's mine because you feel like it's working for me. I had my friend tell me once, oh, what this work because you're popular. And this is somebody that known me since I was 14, 15 years old when nobody wanted to be my friend. You been my friend when I didn't have nothing. When I was
hate when people
deployed.
say that.
Yeah, when I got
really hate
deployed
that.
and everything and made the money to start my first business. Like you didn't see me go through everything and you had the audacity to ever say because I'm popular. That's why my business, like I don't get up and put in this work every day.
I honestly don't think popularity makes a business. I
No,
think it's the
it
person
don't.
that makes the business.
You talked about this on the podcast,
Like-
Yes,
too?
I did.
Yeah,
That
you
podcast
did.
with Troy.
Couldn't sell
yeah, the
40
guy you just
shirts.
did. That was
Yes.
definitely.
She got like 2
Exactly.
million followers and couldn't sell 40-something shirts.
Nope, she said
Yeah.
not a one.
Being popular doesn't necessarily make your business, and that's just real. I think it's the dream and the drive that you put into your business is what
Yeah.
makes your business your business. You can't dwell off the people that follow you. You have to actually sell what you're
Yes.
selling. Like you
Yes.
have to make it work.
Yeah, and that's why I did that podcast with Troy because he's somebody that's considered like very popular, and I know he has like written posts and shared like thanking me for like help because I mean he can't. None of us can do it by ourselves. We need help.
Exactly.
So as popular, as handsome as he may be, he still knows that he needs help with certain things. Like
Everybody don't know everything.
yeah, and just because you popular, when you popular, then people hate you for being popular. So it's like.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, you still got to put that work in, no matter how popular you are.
I like that.
So what made you start the podcast?
I had the idea. Oh, because you know why? I do YouTube, but I'm the type of person, I'd be laying in my bed, I would sit up and go on a rant to myself.
Girl, don't worry, me too.
I would go on a rant to myself.
I believe you.
So,
Get to you.
so I'm like, I can't really do that on YouTube because to do YouTube, you got to get up, you got to put the face
Makeup
on. You don't really
on.
have to,
Yeah.
but you got to.
Yeah.
With a podcast, I could just go up front, turn my little mic on, and just be like,
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about editing nothing. Well, I don't edit.
It's like
my
an audio
podcast.
diary.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
it sounds very, it gets
And I feel
intimate.
like YouTube is not a safe place. It's not. My podcast is a safe place.
Yeah.
YouTube is not a
It
safe
is.
place.
I understand.
People will come on there.
Cruel.
Yeah.
And say anything.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? Comments off.
You've seen it.
Turn the
I
comments
ain't
off.
never got no I ain't really. I've gotten bad comments before. They don't really bother me. Mostly when I was doing like military videos, people would. It was crazy white men. That's what it was. They couldn't get in the military. They were like, "It's no way they let you in the military. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're making an embarrassment of the army." Blah, 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 whatever. But I don't want to go too deep into certain topics on YouTube because it's just too.
I was gonna say.
It's just too open.
Not religion, not politics, not stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't really
You
go
don't
too
want to
deep.
get too
Yeah.
deep in that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of that military lifestyle, that man was probably a hater whose
And
white
he
privilege
was.
didn't work out for
Yes,
him.
he could not get in.
So I get it. Life must really suck if your privilege doesn't work out. But talk to me about, because as you've shared, you really did not care for your military experience. But I feel, and you've made it clear that it's made you. It's made you.
It made a man out of me.
Yeah. tell me about that. Like, tell me about that experience and things like how it's shaped who you are right now.
Okay, so y'all laughing. I'm serious.
Hilarious.
Okay, so being in the military, I went to the military because I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do something. It was a time in my life where people may not believe that I was not doing nothing. I didn't have no ambition. I didn't have no confidence, nothing. But now all of a sudden, like one day I literally woke up. I was like, I'm tired of being like this. So what can I do? I had a friend that was going to the Air Force. I tried to go to the Air Force. They was like, oh, we got a year wait. I'm like, no, sir. I got to leave today. So I went to the Army. I ain't leave that day, but I left like 6 months later. And this is like the things I learned in the military is pretty much like excuses. I don't do
Amen.
excuses. I don't do no excuses. Either you do it or you don't.
Yep.
Don't trust anybody's information but your own. And just like being on time, being respectful,
Yep.
and like I never want to say being humble because I'll never be humble. But I'm the type of person that people thank me. Yeah, never.
Y'all know what she mean. Yeah.
I don't play with that word. But I'm the type of person, somebody says thank you to me, I'll say thank you for giving me the opportunity to some. I'm not a you're welcome type of person. Like, it's just certain stuff like that. Like, I had this one first sergeant, he did not play with us. You cannot come to him saying, oh, I couldn't because you couldn't because what? So you ain't do it? Like, what's going on? Why are you talking to me right now? It's either you do it or you don't. So I learned how to stop blaming other people for the things that went bad in my life or what I did or did not have growing up and stuff like that, because I'm grown, I'm capable, I got 2 arms, 2 legs, I'm smart. Anything out there that I want, I can have it if I go and get it for myself. Yeah. So if I'm supposed to do something and I don't do it, that's on me. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I don't care if I'm supposed to be at work and I ain't got to ride my ride. I'm supposed to walk. Like, there's a way. There's not no excuses. So that's that on that.
All right.
30 days of YouTube videos, I say.
Okay.
30 days.
Word.
I know that's right.
Well, for me and Shane, you know, we vets too. So thank you for your service.
wait,
We
well,
appreciate
all right,
it.
y'all better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
That was my next thing. Like,
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. So I think you army too. You army,
Yeah,
right?
I'm army.
Yeah.
I say she ain't gonna say thank you. She gonna say thank y'all for serving with me too.
Don't let them know.
Thank us. Thank us.
We know the BS that comes with that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yep. Front lean and rest.
What type of jobs y'all had?
See, I was in the Navy, so I was.
My.
I was
You see that?
I was an armorer, 91 Fox,
Oh.
gun mechanic.
I was a signal soldier. I'm technically still in, so computer and network type of things.
Okay.
So that was an experience in itself too. I had an awful experience, like throughout training.
Yeah.
Because I was dealing with a whole lot of white men. white boys, they had a problem with me being a female in the military. They had a problem with me being me in the military. And one thing about me, I'm always be me.
Yeah.
So that is that. Yeah. Like they used to try to pick. Like it just was crazy. It was crazy, and I felt like in the military they try to leave you kind of like helpless. Like me out here, I would have beat them up, but I couldn't do that in there because I would have gotten in trouble. I really would have beat them up.
They do talk to you.
Yeah,
regularly.
like and it wasn't my higher ups. I had great leadership. That white males, black males, like I had great leadership. Yeah. It was the people that I was there training with, and these are the same people now.
People on your level.
These are the same
and they
people
think they're
now.
better than you
And they
because of
not,
what you look
because
like.
you know why they went here? They came to the military because these are the people that was the school. They ain't getting no bitches and they ain't had no friends. So now they here and they think they this,
Talk
that,
to
and
'em.
third.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That sound like lieutenants.
I used to tell them like, no, it wasn't the lieutenants. It was the privates. Like I used
Yeah.
to tell them like, they're like, oh, women don't only have to do X amount of push-ups. Sometimes I used to tell them, you might be able to outrun, out PT, out sit up, but I will beat the shit out of you. I will beat you up.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah. That's what I used to have to tell them. So yeah, that's that experience. Glad that's over 6 years.
Yeah.
That is all.
No more.
Girl.
Well, appreciate your service.
That is, yes.
That is
Y'all
love.
did that.
That is love.
I will say
Yes.
this. It is funny hearing somebody else speak about the military and say how they took those values and actually applied it to becoming
Okay.
an
Yeah, yeah.
entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's not too many people who actually speak on that. And that is something on the low in my brain I pride myself on. But I
Yup.
don't, it's like
Yeah.
a secret I don't tell nobody.
Yes.
Oh no.
So
like to tell
that
you.
is real that you said that to me. I
Thank
guess it
you.
hit on.
Cause it did teach me a lot. It just was an experience. Like if I could go back, I wouldn't have not went to the army.
Yeah.
Like that's an experience in itself. Like I done went overseas, been deployed and everything. I'm like, ooh, I did that. But the things I had to deal with,
Yeah.
just too much.
Would you agree that's like military is no place for a black person? Because
I would say
honestly
especially
feel
a black woman though.
Yeah, especially black. Because ain't
So
too many COs I done seen
this
that's
is-
black women.
This is the thing about that. I had somebody that I trained with that's a sergeant now. He was telling me like, you need to stay in. We need more people like you. And I agree, but there are people. Every place is a place for black people. Period. They just don't want us there.
That's
but
real.
there are people that are passionate about the military and love the military, and they're willing to fight that fight. I'm not. So it definitely is a place for the right person. And I hope that one day, somebody can come in there regularly, get it together where people like me can feel comfortable going and getting that, that education and
Absolutely.
those skills and stuff like that. But somebody like me, it ain't for me. I can never grasp the concept of you telling me it's just business. You talking to me like a dog. Oh, it's just, it's work. It's no, it's never that. It's always personal.
No, because I go off at my job right now, and it ain't the military, and I don't like for nobody to talk to me
All
some
you
no
have
type
to
of
do is
way.
send
Don't
an email
need
with
that.
the wrong
They think they're going to talk to you any
Do
type
that.
of way. They think
What's
they can
this
talk to you
email
any type
about?
of way because you got rank.
Per your last email, I felt some type of way.
Can I see you in the Google Hangouts,
I
please?
just,
Exactly.
I'm gonna virtually whoop your ass.
I can't vibe
do
with the
that.
fact that you might have to get up every Monday and run about 8 to 10 miles with somebody that you don't like. Like you ain't go square with them in a mountain somewhere. Yeah. I mean, it's really like
The physical part of it.
it's.
too.
I'll say this: they will try to strip you down to your bare on the way out the door, because a lot of things is
Yeah.
about trying to steal what you have or what you have earned, so you can come out as a
As
flat
nothing.
broke civilian and get
Cousin,
nothing
don't
from them.
leave.
My cousin just said the same. He
This
just
is
made
facts.
a post. He's leaving.
They will try to
he
break
was
you.
like, it's so crazy that I went to my higher ups after I got my release to go, and we talked about next steps, and they literally like left me hanging.
Yep.
Like they ain't have nothing
They
for
will
me.
smile. They will smile all the way in your face. It's
That's
crazy because her
crazy.
situation, my situation, is like slightly different. Like my leadership was trash. My leadership, I was out there with the good old boys, the tobacco chewers. You feel me? I'm out in the middle of Colorado. I'm out in the middle of Colorado with an Impala and 22-inch rims with 212s in the back. So you already know how
You
you know
You
how
had
I'm
that,
coming.
you had that part. You had a part.
There goes
You
stringing
said
up
what?
I said
Shane.
you had
What'd you
a part
say?
too?
Oh, hey. We said
Did I have the part?
Hang it up,
You have a
Shane.
part.
What's up, buddy?
What do you mean?
You
No. I ain't look. Look, no,
They hate for
I ain't had
black
no,
men to have
I ain't
a
had no
part.
style. I ain't had no stylist cut. I already knew
They
what
hate
time it
for
was with
black
that.
man to have a part. White man can have a part all
I'm about to
day.
say they be having
Yeah,
that
I get what you're saying.
in the
Black man
counseling.
get a
You
part.
can't have no stylish
Is that
type
in
stuff.
regulation?
No, that's real.
Shame on them.
But they got I be seeing white men on base. They got
Yeah,
the
that
hair
triangle.
like the man on Doug. That
Yeah.
wear the leather jacket.
Yeah.
They got the haircut like
Roger.
that.
Roger,
But a
do
black
I
man
know?
Can't have a little,
Oh my God.
That's
he
funny.
can have a little part.
Yes.
That's
I
funny.
can't. Woo.
Y'all play too much.
Yeah,
They
that.
play too much. I had to get up out there.
Girl.
I'm like,
I ain't even go. I feel like I got to get up out there.
I
No,
made it.
but facts. I wouldn't have made it.
I made it 6 years. I
Yeah.
didn't get in trouble. I didn't get demoted. I'm
Wow.
like, oh. But yeah, they do take everything from you. I left. They took my insurance. You don't get insurance. Whatever. But I said, y'all gonna have to have that.
You
But
can
I
have
ain't, because
that.
I am not. My family did not want me to go. They was like, are you sure? Like, they was so scared. I'm like, I think I could do it.
Because that's around the time when like all the crazy stuff probably was
I
happening.
don't know,
or it hasn't-
2014. But no, it won't that. It won't that.
You went
They just
2
used
years
to me
after that.
being.
Yeah.
My mama and them was like, when we would, first of all, you wouldn't go outside. But if you were to go outside, we would have to lay a blanket down for you to sit on, because you was not sitting on no grass. I remember when I was in 4th grade, we used to go outside. I used to be beside my teacher like this. And I used to be looking at the bugs. Like, it's a bug right there. It's a bug. Like, I was one of those. But when I got too basic, honey, you learn to sleep anywhere. I slept in ditches. I slept with no covers, slept in grass, happily. You eating an apple and they roll on the ground, baby, you
Come on now. That right?
anything they gave me, I ate. Because you be so
What an
hungry.
experience.
Not that they be starving you, but
Yeah.
you just be hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peanuts, raisins,
Yep.
stuff I wouldn't even touch today.
Yeah.
I was eating it.
What would you say the worst experience in basic training for you was?
Well, probably I had a situation where we was on a run, and this white boy just was like, "Get out my way, bitch." Yeah, and when I told my
stole his ass.
yeah, when you feel like you
ain't even gonna hold
powerless.
you.
You don't really know how the army work too when you first get in there. But I told my drill sergeant, he was like, "We can do an investigation, but then you're gonna have to stay here for extra." I was like, "No, I can't stay in basic. We got to let that one go." But if I see that hole, I'm a bust him. But other than that, I cried a lot in basic training because you be tired, you be just missing your mama and stuff like that. But I laughed a lot too. Like, I got in trouble so much. People was fighting,
Same.
butt naked. Like, it was the time of my life.
It was. Yeah.
Do 2 months.
Wow.
Word.
But I wouldn't go back. But it was really fun. It was a great experience.
Absolutely.
And I gained. I was at the most weight I ever had. I was 150. I was thick. Booty was jiggling and all that. But yeah.
If you jingling in a
Did you
army
cry from the
uniform, that's
gas?
all right.
I was about to say, do all y'all have to do
Oh,
that
yeah,
gas
I did.
chamber?
Yo, oh my
I watched a
God.
video of
It is
that,
the
and I
worst.
was wondering if everybody has to do that gas
Yeah.
chamber.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So they told me to breathe in, and I just a little bit. And they told me what I had to do. Get on my social security number. I was quick.
That shit cook your ass up.
Spell your last name in the phonetic alphabet
Yeah,
quick.
I do
Go
that.
on by my business.
Yeah.
But after that, your face be burning.
Yep.
And they didn't take us back to the barracks to shower. We had to stay out in the field that night, too. So we was just dirty.
Yep.
And
Oh, hell no.
Every
you
ounce
touch
of
your stuff. Your food tastes like acid.
Good old FT. They called me crying. They put us on DVD.
Yeah, that's what I
They
seen.
put me on DVD.
That's what I seen.
Dying for display.
My ex, his brother went to basic, and I seen the DVD of him going to the gas chamber. I was like, y'all all really had to do that shit? Oh, hell no.
Wait, no. The one thing I cried the most on was Nick at Night. Did you do Nick at Night?
I loved it. You talking about when they do the fake shooting above your head? I love it.
It's dark. You got to climb over this. Is it like supposed to be like a barricade you coming out of or something? And you crawling the length of a football field, and you low crawling and high crawling, like you crawling on sand going all up in your uniform, crunching on your elbows.
They tell you that they shooting real bullets over your head too.
Yeah, but I guess they won't. But they shooting bullets, and then when the flare grow up, can you stop? Because that's supposed to be like the enemy can see you, so you have to stop. I literally cried my way down that field. I got caught in the barbed wire. My battle buddies had to come back and get me out. I literally came to I'm like, my dress was like, Broadnax, you're done. Get up. I'm like, I was crying the whole. Then to make it worse, we get to the end, and then you hear all the people like, yeah. It was a show for the base. They had us as a show, and the people was like, "Oh my God, yes!"
Y'all done traumatized.
That's really what it
hell
is.
no.
But they damn sure tell you they gonna shoot above your head as you low crawl, and this is the first. Like I'm talking, like she said, a football field, and they tell you it's real for a minute.
Oh,
That's the only reason I knew it wasn't real, because of the end. When I seen how I felt like I was an idiot and everybody was laughing and smiling.
They
But
was
from
like, like we was in the circus. Like I was so exhausted and thirsty.
How long was this? Was it like hours?
You had to
in one
crawl
thing?
the
Yeah.
length of a
It's an
football field
obstacle
through
course.
sand.
Jesus.
it's a whole obstacle course,
How
and
long
that's
did
just
it
the
take?
beginning of it.
But we didn't do a whole obstacle course. We just did, I don't know, 30-something minutes. I don't know. But one time we had an obstacle course, and my team had to carry me through the finish line crying. I was crying. You see an obstacle course on TV, it don't look
This
as
ain't
hard
American
as it
Warrior Ninja, whatever that show called, American
I
Ninja
was
Warrior.
in tears.
Yeah, I know.
I cried so much in basic training, it made no sense. But I made it.
Thank
and
y'all
everybody
for y'all
don't make
service.
it.
Yeah, I
Thank
wouldn't have
you.
made it.
Yeah, I don't know how I
Ma'am.
would have did that.
So, with all you've got going on, how's the dating world treating you? How's that going? Look at
Tell him.
how is it tough out here? Or you
What was the world that you came up with? And it's a great one, so I really want you to share it.
I'm not, that I made the podcast about?
Yeah. What you said
I'm
you're
not
doing.
dating right now. I'm not having casual sex. I'm not dating because clearly I don't know how to date. So I keep getting myself into situations where people just want to be back and forth. I want to do this. I don't have time. So, but as far as the dating and being an entrepreneur, I've run into some. I thought that if I was doing something with myself, people would be. But no, that just opened a whole nother door mess. I done dealt with men that were jealous. They try to keep me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or when we not getting along, they try to keep other people from working with me and stuff like that. I have men that
Shame on you, sir.
yes.
You know who you is. Even if we don't.
With your hating ass.
I've had men that try to be like, oh, you think you all that? You think you better than everybody? Like,
toxic? Super
I
Yeah.
ain't got time.
Let me shut up.
Ain't no-
Okay. That felt you.
toxic. Have you ever
Triggered.
But I'm sure you, and sadly, I think we had a conversation about a couple episodes about how it seems like nowadays a lot of men are intimidated by the
Yeah.
successful woman. How many times has that happened to you?
Too many times. They want me to be, they like that I'm whatever until they see that I'm really that. Then it's like, you ain't gonna lay up with me? You gonna go ship your packages? Yeah. I am. That's what I'm gonna do.
But sadly, they think like because you already got a certain standard of living that they think, if I can't keep up with that, then I ain't got nothing for you. But from what I heard, women just want the basics, treated right, respect,
Yeah.
loyalty, all that.
And you got to be doing something with yourself. Like I'm an entrepreneur, so I know sometimes like I be broke. I don't know why everybody think I'm rich, but sometimes I be broke. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect you to whatever, but you always got to be doing something. You got to have some type of ambition and determination about you. Not, oh, I'm broke, but you up here playing the game every day. That don't work.
You know what I find funny? I think it's funny that when guys deal with a woman who has her own business, because they're so used to doing a 9-to-5, and most women will continue to do a 9-to-5 and run their own business, that they find it strange. And when this woman is doing something for herself, they like, oh, you doing that? Why you doing that? You don't got time for me. And it's weird. Like, why would you not encourage that type of energy? Why is it bad that she wants to become her own person and be her own boss?
Because he ain't there. Misery love company.
I dealt with somebody that wanted me to carry their business too. Like, well, my business should be like yours. You should be helping me. First of all, sir, you don't
You
have
should
no
be running
you
your
don't have
own
no
self.
ethics or morals. You treat people like trash.
Okay.
Your business ain't never gonna prosper. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can make you all the cute flyers in the world. But
Exactly.
that is not gonna help you.
That's real. Well, shout out to that. And let the people know out there that's listening. The podcast, when does it come on? How can they listen? How can they tune in?
It's on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Your girl's global.
Yeah, and I don't have a set schedule right now, but I try to post at least once a week. But you know, if you go to and subscribe to it, you ain't even got to worry about it. It's gonna tell you when the new episode up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Word.
Money Making Honey podcast. You can find the links on all of my Instagrams, but the Money Making is Money Making with no G. So Money Making Honey podcast is the Instagram.
Well, she sound like me trying to get my Instagram right.
Money Making
like me trying to
Honey
get Instagram
podcast. That's the Instagram, so you can go follow on there for like updates, and the links is all in the bios and stuff like that. So that's how you can find that.
Word.
And then my YouTube is youtube.com/Rai Broadnax.
Go
That's
check-
all in the. That's my Instagram, Ray Broadnax. It's all in the bio.
Go check
spell
out them links.
the last name, because you know that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So Ray Broadnax, RAIB as in Bravo, R as in Romeo, OAD as in Delta, N as in November, A as in Alpha, X as in X-ray.
Okay.
Come on, phonetics.
There we go.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
learn a little
Everybody
something.
should know the phonetic alphabet.
You
Facts.
should.
I just be making up shit on my phone calls at work. It's like
As in
A,
elephant.
apple,
A
I, as in ice
Alicia.
cream.
P as in Peter.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Y'all start throwing people name and R as in Rashad. He still
Rashina.
owe me money.
T as in Traquante. That's my baby daddy.
Say, hold on.
Q as in Quita.
H is in hope. Hold up, bro. It's too far.
B as in Bill, as in ma'am, you need to pay your bill.
Hilarious.
And then we can turn your phone back on.
Hey, man. Ray Broadnax, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm definitely using that.
Girl, you can be fast.
That's fine. I've been waiting anyway.
When you get off this call, put it into a coaching.
Go ahead and log out, sis.
QA,
please.
Yes, honey.
No, that's fine. I've been waiting. I hear unemployment's lit.
If you can get it.
Too funny, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Ray Broadnax, ladies and gentlemen. That is an epic interview. Of course, you know, he had the Black Talk.
That's the end of the questions.
You
Well-
still rocking with us?
I mean, yeah,
You can stay.
Yeah,
You
right.
can
I'm gonna say you still rocking with us, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, girl, hold on. We small for you, wait.
We ain't kicking
Don't
you out.
worry. There's more.
Okay.
We ain't
I'm
kicking
like,
you out.
stay right here because I got a
That's right.
good one for Women's Touch.
Yes,
I can't
that's
wait.
right. That's right. She gonna stick around, ladies
I
and
cannot
gentlemen.
wait.
But we do.
I'm weak.
We do appreciate you giving some sauce to us here, man.
Thank you.
And you know, we, like I said, man, go support her. You know what I'm saying? Money Making Honey podcast. All right, you can follow that on Instagram as well. Shop Pretty Ray. You can follow that on Instagram as well. Go give her some coins.
Come on.
Jesus, support your local black business, but support
I know I
your
do.
worldwide business as well, because she going worldwide.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, man. We gonna call it in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
Amen.
Y'all better get to know her
Amen.
now.
Amen.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Know me now. Be my friend now. Be my cousin.
What's a good party if there are no drinks? Better yet, imagine turning up and not having to pour your old troubles for once. Or better yet, someone else's. Now that may be a big of a problem. Well, Bougie Bartender is a licensed and certified mobile bartending service that services any event, big or small, such as bridal showers, weddings, baby showers, corporate parties, and so much more. She also specializes in making virgin or non-alcoholic beverages for minors as well. If you need a bartender for your next event, call 804-855-8787. Again, that's 804-855-8787. And also check her out on Instagram at bougie_bartender_Brooke. That's bougie_bartender_BROOK. Shout out to Bougie Bartending, proud sponsor of the wildest radio show on the net, The Black Top. Cheers.